Man, guys, I've been slacking. We've got glove box things here. We've got my custom-made hood prop for the Trackhawk here. We've got the Tahezi. We got the essentials, okay? We're gonna go take a ride. We got a lot of shit to talk about. Why wouldn't there be giant bombs of goose shit that I'm about to run over? Can't stand these animals. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another vlog. Today, I just wanted, I don't know, I've had this urge, it's like an itch, maybe a tickle, it's something, and I can't quite describe it, but I gotta tell you guys, it's coming out, okay? If any of you follow me on Instagram, one of the things that occurs randomly, but sometimes frequently, but sometimes I disappear and don't do it at all, and then it comes back with a vengeance, is I rant. I don't know what it is, but the energy is completely different on Instagram than it has been on YouTube. I feel like I've been neglecting you guys for the longest time. I'm completely fucked up. There's something wrong with me. Things are the way they are, and I can't change them, but there's something wrong with me. So I feel like, why not embrace that? Why not just full on show you guys what's wrong with me? And it's just that I randomly have this tendency to scream, and I don't know what that means. I don't think it's Tourette's. I think it's just something's completely wrong, but it's okay. I'm gonna roll with it because that's what makes me unique. That's the beautiful thing we want to go for in this whole world, right? Everything about what I do in this whole world is about being unique. Like this guy right here with just a random red line on his front bumper. That's nice, very unique. All right, so let's talk. Speaking of seeing a random dude and talking about his car, let's talk about that topic because that's the topic of the video. So I've noticed something, and I feel like it does deserve some attention. I'm gonna put you guys here so at least we can get more of a view, because I feel like it's just dark in here and I don't want a dark, gloomy video, so we don't want to deal with that, okay? So let's just keep the energy the way it needs to be and let's focus here, okay? Focus, guys, focus. This vlog, what is it about? This vlog is about the car community in general. This vlog is about Instagram in the car community, Facebook in the car community, YouTube in the car community, and about people not being able to mind their goddamn business and keep their opinions to themselves and disparaging other people's builds and maybe even disparaging their own builds, just feeling like their build isn't something special just because it's not as good as someone else's build, or because it's not what other people are doing, or because someone somewhere in fucking bumhole Idaho commented on their page and said, no, that shouldn't be that way, or why didn't you do this and why didn't you do that? And this all transitions into what's going to be coming in the next video or two. I am doing a Q&A. So before we even get into this video, what I want you guys to do is, if you have any questions about me, about the Trackhawk, about the future of the Trackhawk, there are some things I'm saving for the actual Trackhawk video when I start talking about, you know, what I've done and the goals sort of about that. So I won't answer a lot of those questions, but if you have any questions about really anything, you can ask in the comment section below. You can message me on Instagram because I did just post something on there, so you're probably gonna see that way before this video. So there's your chance. You ask, I will answer. I will do a driving vlog and a Q&A at the same time, and I'll answer questions. So that's out of the way now. What is on my mind? So here's the situation. I feel like from conversations that I've had with a lot of people, and yes, I do have a pretty good following on Instagram, and I do get messaged so much every day, and I answer as many questions as humanly possible because I have respect for my followers. I have respect for anybody that takes the time out of their day to actually ask me a question. I try to answer it. I'm not like some pompous assholes out there that leave you on red or don't answer questions or think that their shit doesn't stink. I don't know where that comes from. Some of you guys need a reality check. I don't know who you think you are because you have some number. You have a number. It's Instagram. You don't mean shit in the scheme of things. What does it mean? What does it mean to have 40,000 followers or 100,000 followers? There are people out there that I know personally that have bought followers or somebody bought followers for them. Does it mean that their penis is smaller or bigger? No, it doesn't mean anything. It means nothing. It means zero things about them. It just means that their page that has their freaking alias, their whole, their whole internet digitally created being has more followers than you. Who cares? I know some people, literally, that I talk to every day. We're gonna jump this light. Oh, we're race car status. Oh, I red lighted it. Fuck, we're screwed. So I know some people that I talk to every day that don't have a lick worth of followers. They are some of the coolest people that you could ever meet. Some of the chillest, most down-to-earth, awesome people with awesome builds, with awesome personalities. What your follower count is means nothing. So, now that that's out of the way, let's talk about another thing. There are people out there, like I said, that I talk to every day. They have, like, nice builds. It's like clean builds, I would call them, right? They're not dropping $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 into a build, because that's not for everybody. That's what I would do or somebody else would do, but that doesn't mean that you need to do that to have a clean build, right? So they have these clean builds. One of my buddies, for instance, he's got this really nice Challenger Hellcat, okay? Having a Hellcat now versus having a Hellcat in the past, there is a different attachment to that, we could say. There's a different feeling because Hellcats are a lot more affordable, right? But at the end of the day, it's still a Hellcat. He's a young guy with a Hellcat, so immediately you know he's gonna get some shit, right? And that's not right. That's not right. So whatever, he's got a Hellcat, he's doing well, he's got a cool little gig going on for himself. God bless him. I'm very happy for him, right? So he does some nice mods, clean mods, right? He's got a wheel and tire package, he's doing a pulley setup, not making tremendous power or anything. And, yes, it is sort of common to some extent, but it's his car. It's his car. It's his mods. It's his money. What do you guys care? But the thing that got me really sad is the way he was talking to me, like that. It felt like he wasn't proud of his build because it wasn't something. Like, we were talking about what I've done to the Trackhawk. It doesn't matter what I've done to the Trackhawk. That shouldn't affect you and your build. It should. What anybody has done to their Hellcat, to their Trackhawk, to anything shouldn't affect how you feel about your build. It shouldn't affect, any single thing about the emotions that you feel for your vehicle. So, I don't know. I feel like there's a big problem out there, guys. I feel like dyno numbers matter way too much. I feel like what people are posting, dyno slips, it's like, it's not, like, it used to be different. It used to be people would post it and be like, oh, look what we've done, and look at what we've accomplished, and look what can be done, so that other people could build off of that, and as a car community, we could thrive and have better things. Like, when I had the Hellcat, that thing made 1,000 wheel horsepower on a dyno with pump gas, and it was told to me that that was never supposed to be done. So when I posted that, that wasn't a flex. That was just showing you guys, hey, look, we can accomplish some cool stuff. We can have some crazy builds. We can have some fun stuff going on here. But I feel like nowadays everybody's posting their stuff and they're just like, oh, take a look at this build. Look at the amount of horsepower I have. What do you have? That's where it's like, I feel like that's where it's heading. It just makes me sick. And if it's not the dyno sheets, it's the track times. I'm sorry, listen, the track is gonna be a cool place. I'm gonna eventually go to it. And, I know a lot of people that are interested in that. I know a lot of people that go to the track. I gotta tell you my personal feelings, my personal opinions on the whole situation. Track times mean nothing in real life. They mean absolutely nothing. You can't tell me that your car on 100% race fuel, full tilt, perfect weather, perfect DA, perfect traction, perfect prep, probably not even a street legal tire. You're telling me that that setup and what you ran on a perfect launch after 4 or 5 different passes, 4 or 5 attempts with ice bags and giant fans cooling shit down, completely unrealistic, natural, normal settings matters to anybody. It doesn't. It just shows what your car could possibly do on a peak, perfect, absolutely perfect situation. So while that's cool for track, it means nothing to me for daily driver. It means nothing to me for reliability. It means nothing to me for everyday, real world, real life. And I need to tell you guys, like, that's just how half of us in this world feel. I feel like there's just so many people that they look at their build, and before they even decide that they're gonna actually do this or that, they look at other people's builds. Like, oh, this guy made 900 wheel or 1,000 wheel. And then, you know, here's the other problem. The other problem is you got all these YouTubers and Instagrammers that are posting these like gigantic numbers, and you know, this is not realistic. Not everybody's gonna have that build. A lot of these cars are running on some dangerous levels of nitrous. Now, I was against nitrous. I might get involved in nitrous down the line. I have no idea if that's something that we're gonna be doing on the Hawk. There's a chance, so we'll talk about that in another video. But it doesn't mean a damn lick of anything. Again, nitrous numbers on the dyno, nitrous power, that is a bottle that runs out. This is like what I'm saying. Like, these are not real life conditions. When you're gonna run into a guy, okay, so say somebody with a nitrous bottle, let's race 15 times in a row, and you don't change your bottle out. Are you gonna beat me 15 times in a row? That just, whatever, that's just a weird example, but there you go. So, I don't know, man. Anyway, I sidetrack a lot. That's part of the whole rant thing, but you know, whatever. This is gonna be a long video anyway. If you don't really care about watching this long video, you don't have to watch this long video. These are just something, it's gonna like mirror kind of how my stories go on Instagram. So if you're into that kind of shit, then that's where you wanna be, is right here. So anyway, like I was saying about this kid, the whole point of this video is kind of about this kid because it just reminded me of all the conversations I've had. So why are we as a community putting down other people's builds? Who cares if somebody makes 700 something horsepower? Do you realize what 700 horsepower is? That is a lot of freaking horsepower. Do you realize 7, 8, 900? Those are crazy numbers. Those are big horsepower numbers. You know, I don't think people realize. I think somebody's immediately judging somebody's build, like, just because of that. Oh, you don't have welds? You don't have Bogarts? What are you, poor? These are the comments that I see. Like, how are you gonna talk to people like that? Just because somebody can or cannot afford, or even just because they don't have it, that doesn't mean they can afford. There's a lot of people I know that have regular Hellcats, and right now they have an incognito pulley from Ripa, which gets them a little extra power so that they could, you know, enjoy their vehicle, their, keyword their, vehicle a little bit better without having to worry about any warranty issues or tuning or any kind of issues like that. But I could tell you right now that that guy could buy your life. Probably buy your life. And by your life, I don't mean you physically. I mean the home you live in, every single car you own, every piece of clothing that you throw on your wild back, he could buy. He probably could quadruple, triple any savings that you'll ever amass, but he doesn't want to spend the money on that. He spends it on other things, on business properties, on acquiring this and doing that. He might have expensive watches. That might be his main hobby, and the car is a secondary hobby. So what I'm saying is you can't judge somebody online because they don't have what you have. It could be because they don't have as much money. It could be because they're doing other things. They have other plans. There's other things taking up their money. They might be the richest person in the world. There are celebrities out there with stock Hellcats that aren't modded. They decided to just put a sound system. They're celebrities. Does it get to the point where you judge them? Or is it only just going to be somebody that gets judged because they're young or because they're vulnerable to your judgmental crap on social media? I mean, granted, listen, none of this really applies to me because I don't give a shit what anybody says at this point in my life. I do my builds for me. My Hellcat got a lot of criticism, which was kind of funny because it never went to the, well, it did go to the track once, but it never went after that. And a lot of people were like, why did you spend that much money on a vehicle that wasn't going to go to the track? Why does that matter to you? I don't understand. That was always the question. Why is that a thing? Why is that a problem for you? Why is what I do with my money and my vehicle something that affects you mentally and physically to the point where you need to come online and tell me all about that? What does that matter? I got people right now that, I mean, I could talk about this, and I'm going to probably talk about it in the next video for the Q&A. There's people online that have messaged me, and like I said, not like it matters in the whole world, but I'm bringing this up as an example. Why did you put a demon blower on your Trackhawk? Why not? Why not? Where's that question? Why not? Everybody seems to be doing a Whipple or a Magnuson right now. What were my options? Do a ported supercharger that was stock? That everybody seems to be doing also? What were my options, guys? Tell me all about that, you know? The only other option was doing something, not necessarily the first, because it's far from the first. My other option was doing something that I thought was gonna be unique and fun based on what the rest of my build looks like. I'm rebranding, in a way, the Hawk to say Hellhawk, right? Hellhawk, Demon Motor. There's a lot of parts and a lot of things about this build that are going to be exposed soon, but what the hell the whole point is that it's my build. Whatever I decided to do is for me. I thought it was cool, and to be honest with you, it's something I wanted to try. And it's my money, and it's something that I'm gonna enjoy thoroughly. It's something that was finally, this vehicle, built correctly, unlike my last vehicle, so I get to actually have fun with this vehicle. And that's awesome to me. I'm so excited about that. So anyway, I think everybody needs to calm down. I think everybody needs to stop judging people. I think we all need to keep pushing people. Push them so that they achieve more. Push them so that they're happy about what they have. Try to be a little supportive of people. Everybody's different. I have a friend on Instagram. He does YouTube as well, and he polishes everything to a chrome finish in his Trackhawk. To me, that's not my taste. It looks cool, and he's proud of it, and it's an awesome thing. But it's not my taste. Do I judge it because it's not my taste? Do I talk down to him? No, he's got a badass setup that he's putting time and effort and money into. So you guys need to just realize, like, that's the thing. You just support people, because what happens is everybody's gonna start making cool shit, and you in the end are gonna benefit from it, because cool stuff makes for more cool stuff, makes for more innovation, makes for more fun in the mod community. Somebody might do something that you didn't have any idea was possible, and now you're able to do it because of them taking a chance, and because of them not worrying about what somebody else is gonna say about their build. I don't know how many times I have to say it. Like, you have to appreciate people. There's people out there with red rims on their vehicle. Would I do that to my vehicle? No, but you know what? We have to show appreciation. They have the balls to do it. God bless them. You know, everybody's different in this whole world. You know, we can say that's not my taste, but we can't say that looks like shit. Who are we to say that? It's a very subjective thing. I don't know. I think it is a very gray area with this stuff, and I think we push the limits, and I think right now, I think everybody needs to just stick together, especially during a pandemic. Look at this. There's people jogging with masks on. They're gonna have a goddamn stroke, and it's really sad, but I think we're at the end of this, guys. I think we're at the end of this pandemic. I think we just need to keep pushing. We're gonna have good things happening. We're almost at the end of May. I think June and July are gonna be really good months. I hope everybody is safe. I hope everybody has a good day. I hope everybody's families are doing well. I hope everybody is just having the best of whatever they could possibly have right now. That's all you could do as a human being, is wish for that. Sorry if this video is long. Actually, no, I'm not, because I was talking about important things that are important to me. So if this video gets 1 view, I don't care. That's still one person that might hear this and actually say, holy crap, you know, maybe I should just do what I want to do. I've got a friend right now with a V6 Charger. I give him shit all the time and joke about it, but I like his build. It's cool. So do what you want to do. Build it. Build what you want to do. Be the first to do whatever the hell it is. You know, or actually, no, don't worry about being the first. Be the person that does what you feel like, oh, we're running this. Be the person that you feel like you're doing what you wanted to do. With your build, you do what you want to do. Be the first, be the last, be in the middle, do whatever you want to do. If every single Hellcat in the world has an upper pulley and a freaking pump gas tune, why do you think that means you can't do it? Why does that matter that they have that done? You and them are different people. Your personalities are different. Every single person is unique. So your build is different than theirs. You could have something physically done to your vehicle that they didn't do or they didn't think to do. So you need to just focus on that. That's it, you know? I don't know why this guy with an SXT thinks that I'm not gonna freaking romp on his ass. He's flooring it. He's flooring it. He's flooring it. He's flooring it. And I'm going by him. He just got beat. He just got beat. So anyway, guys, that's honestly the end. I don't even know if I'm gonna actually post this or not. I have no idea. Part of me wants to. My throat hurts from yelling a little bit, but I'm gonna do what I want to do, and that's what you guys should do. Just enjoy your builds. Stop worrying about all this nonsense. Stop worrying about what everybody thinks. Have fun. Life is so short. I think this pandemic has to have shown you that, at least, that life is very short. I mean, not that we were all in some kind of crazy danger. I really don't feel like we were. But I feel like at this point, you know, if anybody has lost a friend or a family member or anything, then you realize that life is precious and life is short, and you need to focus on enjoying yourself and doing whatever it is that you want to do. Have fun, film it, post your content on YouTube. If you have no YouTube channel, start a YouTube channel. Enjoy it. Just realize that you as a person is different than everybody else. You might have a crazy personality. There's guys out there that have no worry in the world about their vehicles. They post whatever content they want. They have fun. Everybody likes them. You could post your channel. Post your videos, record stuff. Do you, enjoy doing you, don't listen to anybody. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification. If you are an OCD OG, thank you for coming back to another video, and we will talk again on the next video, which, like I said, make sure you put down in the comment section below any questions you have for a Q&A. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Also, let me know if you like driving vlogs, if it's something that you're interested in. Maybe I'll do more of it. If you like driving rants, let me know. I might do more of that. And I'll see you guys on the next one.